Inspector, this is the agency. Your services are once again required. The client has traveled by way of Scotland. Report to your office immediately upon receiving this parcel. So, tell me, what can I do for you?
Penant?
Well, before I nail anything, I think maybe first you should tell me your name.
No, you silly fucker. My name is Penant.
Oh, well, what can I do for you, Miss McCunn?
I've come here because they've told me that you can return what's stolen.
Yes, ma'am. Like I tell all my other clients, recovery is my specialty. McCunn? That wouldn't be McCunn as in the clan McCunn, would it?
Aye. We McCunns are one of the last pagan clans in Scotland. When those fuckers, the English, came in, they tried to steal our way of life. But us McCunns, we proudly kept our pagan heritage.
Oh, I'm quite familiar with your clan, Miss McCunn. Your clan was responsible for holding off one of the most vicious and violent invasions of the medieval era.
Are you familiar with the pendant that once belonged?
The amulet that once belonged to Edward the Ruthless. Oh, I'm quite familiar with your history, Miss McCunn. In fact, legend holds that it's because of the clan McCunn that Edward the Ruthless totally failed in his mission to invade the British Isles.
The pendant is symbolism for our people that we must never stop fighting. My clan has kept it for a trophy for years.
The Penant of Freedom, formerly known as the Amulet of Edward the Ruthless, aptly belonged to English General Edward the Ruthless. Known for his cruel torture of pagan tribes, his campaign to Christianize the British Isles was both violent and gruesome. Many native tribes were wiped out by Edward the Ruthless, but the clan McCunn was the only tribe that stood against his forces. Edward the Ruthless was captured and beheaded by the clan McCunn, and his amulet was kept as a battle prize, warning future invaders against infringing upon pagan customs.
Anyway, it's been stolen from our family.
Let me ask you this, Miss McCunn. The individuals that you believe were responsible for the theft of the amulet, if you had to describe them, what would you say they looked like?
I don't know who took it. The only thing I know is that the people who stole it were wearing all black clothes. And these fucking black masks.
I think I see. Miss McCunn, the men who took the amulet were no ordinary run-of-the-mill group of thieves. These were professionals. They belonged to an international underring of pirates called Cervix.
Cervix?
Yes, ma'am. But don't be alarmed. I've dealt with Cervix before.
Inspector, I need you to come with me to Scotland. We need to go retrieve what rightfully belongs to us.
Well, trust me, Miss McCunn. I'll always succeed in tracking down any property that belongs to a client of mine.
And Inspector, if you do help us and we do retrieve it, you know I'll be very happy to repay you in other ways.
Well, in that case, I do intend to do a good job. Well, get a good night's rest, Miss McCunn, because come tomorrow, we have a ship to catch. Arriving in Scotland, the first grounds I make it a point to cover are the woods of the Scottish Highlands. Any pirates hiding out would most likely leave behind visible evidence of a campsite. But the further I search, all I get is nothing. All I can do is hypothesize a potential route the suspects may have devised. Based on what I calculate, the suspects are headed for town, not hiding out. I make one final sweep of the forest, but it's clear there is no presence of activity whatsoever. While in town, I come across a valuable lead, the Penant Memorial Stone. The stone tells of a battle fought at a place called Nesbit Hill. So I decide to visit this Nesbit Hill. As luck would have it, I'm able to detect a path of footprints.
Whoever took the Penant, they have to be right here. It can't be too far away from this field. Judging by the footprint patterns from the woods, they had to have come to this field. They have to be here. They can't get too far by sundown. I know that's a fact. They'll most likely end up making camp here. Either way, that Penant is somewhere in these woods.
Stay down, cervix. I'll take this.
Agency? Yes, this is Inspector. The amulet is in my possession.
Superb work as always, Inspector. I would expect nothing less. Report back to the embassy to be briefed.
Nah, I don't think I will. I tell y'all what, y'all just send me my invoice.
Wait, Inspector. No, you can't do this. Not again.
I know someone who's gonna be very happy to see you again.
Ah, Inspector, you found my property. Now come and claim yours.
Well, Miss McCunt, like I say, I'm a professional, and I have to do what a professional does.
I must admit, you are one of the most handsome Americans I've ever seen.
Don't make a black man blush, Miss McCunt.
Are you gonna pull out that willy or what?
Well, you are paying clients, Miss McCunt, and I must oblige the request of all paying clients.
To watch the entire episode, click the link in the description. Thanks for watching.